totes are huge,
Yes.
huge sellers here. We love a bag that can carry everything.
Well, you know, I was just got back from Houston last week, and I just happened to be walking in the airport and just observing women like I always do. But everybody was having a tote and a handbag. It was like, I gotta have my tote, gotta have my handbag. And I was the same way, because I put my computer in it, my papers, maybe my cosmetic bag, all those type of things. But then I have my handbag too.
Yeah.
So a tote, everyone needs a tote.
I couldn't agree more. This would be for an extra pair of shoes or a sweater or an umbrella or your water bottle.
Maybe it's an overnight bag. Maybe you have your rolled in jeans and a couple other bits and pieces.
Size-wise is over 12 inches in length, 5.5 in the width. It stands up 13 inches and it's got the double handle strap drops. These are 12-inch, and again, these are leather, top and bottom. Everything is leather. Top to bottom, inside and out. Even look at the collar around the snap closure here. By the way, on the outside, you've got one snapped outside pocket, and then you've got another snapped outside pocket. And here are the adjustable leather drawstring if you wanted to make this even more of a squishy kind of casual kind of style. But it's up to you. You can wear it either way. Let's go through the choices. Here's European map. There's 140 left. If you want this beautiful cinnamon tooled, 90 remain. If you love this marigold harvest over here, 85 remain. And then if you want that beautiful Caribbean blue tooled, 2 dozen. That's it.
I'm not surprised.
Free shipping on this and any other bag. Extended returns. This is guaranteed for Christmas delivery by placing your orders with us today. It's item 797159. And here's Miss Jamie showing you that pretty color pop from the marigolds. Look at that against a denim jacket.
Yeah, that print is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, when you just look at the color in there, you have that olive green, that Caribbean blue, the sun, the cinnamon. It's got a real neutral background, and then it's got that tan straps that are just so rich, that vegetable tan leather. This is a print that you can wear absolutely year-round. Of course, the European map as well, but it's just so gorgeous. And whether you're on got that beautiful dress she has on, or you just have some gungy jeans on, you know, it's gonna look fantastic no matter what you wear. But more important, it's functional. And it's a bag that you can depend on for years. It's not something disposable. You're gonna have it in your closet forever. Actually, I don't think people will be able to take it off of you, because when you get it, because it's got that huge pocket, you know, on the back and the front, and it's so deep. I mean, look at that. It just swallows my hands, and I have big hands. So you've got, you know.
Oh, it is huge.
Yeah, they're huge pockets on each side. So how convenient is it when you're, you know, you're busy on the go, or you're in the airport? Oh, you need my passport or ticket? Here it is. Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing. You know,
exactly where to go.
Before even getting into your handbag, you've got all this functionality at your finger's touch, and that really is worth a lot.
And look at that, the feet on the bottom to protect it if you're setting it next to you. I'm telling you, this is one of our best-selling silhouettes, the totes in general, but these particular choices are just so rich. Look at the softness of this leather. And again, the more you wear it, the more it'll wear into you and your body.
It is. It's gonna just feel better over time. What else is nice about this tote is it's a north-south tote. I mean, I love both size totes, east, west, and north, south, but I've heard a lot of great comments, reviews on this bag because they can hold up their water bottle upright. They have a whole liter of water, or they have a pair of shoes, or they have an umbrella, all those large pieces. And then of course, this will hold probably most any size computer, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. Well, it's, yeah. Because it stands up 13 inches. It goes wide, you know, east to west over 12 inches. You probably could. I mean, at least a 15-inch, if not.
Absolutely. And then I love these little ties, because if you're underutilizing it at times, you can kind of really tighten it up there, and look at that. So here you go, it's a tote, and then you just do like that, and all of a sudden you've got this little more feminine look to it, right? And if you don't overstuff it, then it's just gonna be so
This
cute.
color is flying. If you love that Caribbean blue, and I don't blame you, it is such a unique blue. It's not like a navy, it's not like a periwinkle, it's like a peacock blue.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. There's, wait, how many left, Andre? 20 left in that beautiful blue.
Yeah. But I love that little detail on the side, which is very French inspired again. But when you see the bottom of the bag, you really appreciate how wide that gusset is.
I'm gonna show you inside of the bag.
You could take your workout clothes in this, you know what I mean? Or you could, if you're traveling, you could have your like sweater or your scarves in there, your extra pair of shoes, maybe some snacks. There's just so much. Well, there you go. You're opening it up. You see that zip pocket that's open on that back. But then look at all the things that are just kind of dumped in there.
That's the beauty of a bag like this. You know, it's got that main center opening. These, again, huge sizes. This is like a gigundo size of pry. Look at that. It's like more than a regular size. Zip pocket here, 2 pouches here. Beautiful opening. And I like the color of your linings, Patricia. You can see what's inside.
You know, all of the vintage bags that I collected over the last 15, 20 years from Italy all had this kind of lining. No one ever told me, or I never was able to research why. But I'm kind of thinking it's just because, one, it's soft and protective, and 2, you can see everything in it. And there really is something to that. When you have a black lining or a darker lining, and it's kind of like a dark hole, you can't see everything. This, look at that. You can see the bottom of it so easily.
Isn't this an amazing
so imagine,
bag?
I don't know about you, but before I did this, I sometimes I'd have to almost dump out everything in my bag to find that dumb thing that I couldn't find, you know? In this bag, you won't have to do that. Look how pretty it looks on her in this picture, where it's cinched on the sides. It just gives it a different look about that. But then if she had her computer in there, for example, she would just loosen up the sides of that, and then it would give her even more extension from east to west.
This is incredibly popular. Last and final call in the Caribbean Blue tooled. That's the one in front of Patricia here. The Marigold, this one, I'm sorry, the Marigold, there's 80 left. Look at that front and back.
I'm not surprised. It's just so beautiful.
This one almost looks like it's got a glaze on top of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know, depending on the leather, all these prints just take on, you know, a different sheen sometimes than others. This one turned out really beautiful. And over time, it'll get softer and softer and probably a little less shiny. And I think on the TV, it makes it look a little bit more shiny than it is. It's
but
just
I like
nice
it.
sheen.
Either way, it's just a little bit. These are beautifully matted down. Look at the cinnamon. This one is also,
again,
it's a classic favorite.
Again, I love how the burnishing comes out on the cinnamon, because it looks like it is truly burnished. And so when you see it, it just really highlights that tooling, but in a really beautiful way, in a real vintage retro kind of way.
That is like the most gorgeous.
And this leather is amazing, ladies. I mean, think of it full grain leather. Think of a cowhide laying on a table and people are cutting it out. That's the kind of quality you're getting here. This isn't layers and layers of split leather that a lot of brands do. This is the top grain of the leather that we use, even for the prints. This European map, by the way, is from 1767. It was a map engraver, anonymous one. I never found out who did it. I did test it and look at a lot of the areas on here. So the bodies of water and the bodies of the land masses, you'll see the names of it just like it was when this map engraver did it.
That's my homeland.
That's mine too, you know that. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm coming. I'm coming.
See the fjords. It's a spectacularly beautiful place. I'm telling you, Patricia and I are pretty sure somehow along the way we're related.
Probably
we don't know how.
If we're both from Norway, it's not a big place.
True.
So, it is really beautiful. If you know someone in your life, or you're that person that loves travel, that loves things like compasses and old maps and just that kind of weather vanes and all that kind of thing, this is really for you, because this is something to look at, something to admire, and such a conversation piece.
Oh my gosh, right?
I can't tell you how many, I carry the Benvenuto with the European map, and I can't tell you how many people stop me and ask me about this map.
Because the map
Men
is...
too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, it's so interesting because it's not present day map.
Right.
Things have changed since this map was made.
It's a piece of history. It really is a piece of history.
I want to go to Thailand. That's another place I've never been. But, in France. Look at, Turkey. This is pretty fascinating. It is.
It really is fun to look at. But I also love the way it looks on a fashion standpoint. It's got all these great neutrals, but these little muted blue and olive, and then this beautiful biscuit background, that it's gonna go with absolutely everything, whether you dress it up, dress it down. It's just gonna complement your outfit. And if you're like a lot of us and you wear a lot of denim, you wear a lot of black, you wear a lot of neutrals, this is amazing. But then if you still wear something printed, it's not gonna conflict with it.
This is the first time I've ever seen the Everton go on sale. You are getting it at the lowest price. Don't forget, there's 5 flex. It's $36 to get this. You can pay it off 1 month at a time, just starting today. No charge to ship. It's free. Your first payment will include tax, that's it. But then next month, you'll pay the same. It's $36. And what a treat for yourself. Certainly, if it's a gift for somebody, they're gonna just like scream with delight when they see this and open this under the tree. But last and final call on that Caribbean blue.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Look at that color. You know.
Oh, it is now officially gone.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right,
but that's
well,
the blue in the Caribbean blue, this beautiful color you're seeing right there.
Yes, the marigold has that same Caribbean blue in there, but then it also has a really soft olive, some sun, this beautiful cinnamon, and then it has this great tan trim to it, that really shows off the beauty of the leather. You know, we didn't talk about it enough, I don't think, the drop on this handle.
Oh, the nice long
This is a 12-inch
or 12,
drop.
yeah. Look.
And you know, sometimes a lot of brands just have it like 10-inch, sometimes 9. You know,
that's too short. I mean,
but this you could wear a coat.
Yeah.
If you're a woman that just don't like it, you know, tight underneath your arm, it gives you a lot of space, and I've got a lot of stuff going on here, so it fits me fine.
Well, we're both tall. We're both 5'9", and I love that this is just that perfect drop under the arm with a coat, with a sweater. If you want that marigold harvest, there's 65 left. That's all we've got. Do you ever repeat bags when something sells out?
We might repeat the style, but not the print typically. And we might bring it back another 10 years or something like that. But typically, no. You know, all these pieces become kind of collector's pieces, and we get really proud of our collections. And this marigold print was a new print this year, and so we really try to keep that tight and keep it that special collection.
Well, there you heard it. I mean, a collector's item for sure, a limited edition when you think about you're one of a few hundred women in the entire country or world that are gonna be